Okay, shall we get going?
I think we should get started.
Let's do it.
Welcome to our very first Wildly Healthy Potential Opportunity Evening. We're here together, Jennings Waterhouse and Nicole Black, and we are going to share with you something that we've become deeply passionate about and has really transformed our lives. So I'm going to introduce Jennings. We actually didn't know each other at all when we learned about this incredible information. And what I've learned over the years about Jennings is she is somebody who brings so much value to everything she touches. This woman is mother to two incredible boys, wife to Bridger. She's a soccer mom. She coaches soccer. She coaches basketball. She builds a multi-million-dollar business. She is partnered with her brilliant mother, Gloria Waterhouse. And they together have had many endeavors. I'd say Jennings has done it all. She's has been a Bikram yoga teacher. She is an incredible artist. They flipped houses. She's been a master chef at a restaurant, and the list is very long. So I want to respect everyone's time. But this woman is incredible. So we're really lucky to have her with us tonight.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, friend. That's one of the most beautiful things about being part of this community is that we get to gather with incredible people. And like Nicole said, we didn't know each other 8 years ago until I met her in someone's living room as we shared this information. And through this journey, we've become best friends. And I'm so honored to have her by my side day after day as we share this with people. And Nicole is an incredible mother as well. She has a beautiful son, Vaughn, lovely husband, Jimmy. She is, I call her my gazelle. And the reason, and maybe we should change it to like cheetah or something, because she is the fastest moving person I know. She loves to tackle challenges. She has a beautiful art gallery here in Sandpoint. She's a master ceramic artist. And on the side, she can walk a mile on her hands. She is an incredible yogi. She brings passion and value wherever she goes. And she has really learned how to coach people and help them find their passion and their joy through this process. So as you can see, we're really excited. We have a ton to share with you tonight, but we're going to keep it pretty short, pretty simple. But we're going to share a little bit about what we love about being wildly healthy. So one of the things that we're noticing in the world, and you guys probably are too, is that there are parts that can be a little dreary.
Yeah.
And we're noticing that people are unsatisfied with some of the things that are going on. A lot of people are feeling a loss of purpose. Maybe they're recognizing over the last couple of years that giving their all for maybe a corporation or a job that could ultimately replace them at the drop of a hat, or where they have to give up their mental health or their livelihood in order to survive in that profession. We're just not willing to do that anymore. We're being bombarded by our environment. 85,000 new chemicals have been introduced since the Industrial Revolution. So I don't know about you guys, but you can feel the effects of the EMFs, our water, the air, our food that is not quite as nutritious as it used to be. And our overall system, whether it's our health system or our financial system, we're just kind of the way we've been doing things is not living up to our standards. So most of the people that at least we come across are looking for either another way or an alternative to supplement their lifestyle, something that is going to add value, that is going to change the way they feel on a day-to-day basis. We know that we have residual bills that pile up every single month. And we've been taught to combat those bills with a linear income. So we go to a job or we do some sort of work where we get paid one time and then we have to go recreate it the next day. And that can be a little exhausting, especially when it's not quite adding up. We've been taught to work harder, be more efficient, and save, 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 save. And I don't know about you guys, but being a business owner in the traditional realm, I found that saving was kind of an impossibility. And I just found myself going around and around and around, trying to make more day fit into 24 hours, and it just wasn't working. A lot of us have kids or people that we care about, and they're isolated right now. They're feeling alone. They've been separated from their community or not finding a community that adds to their world, right? We want to be around positive people, around people that are supporting our dreams, that are helping to move us in the direction of the passions that we have and that we want to create in this short lifetime here. And we want to be present for our families. So these are all kind of things that are swirling around. And tonight we're showing you a package that can solve a lot of these problems, and that a lot of us have found solve these problems.
So what we're bringing to you tonight is big, big stuff. And I want to impress upon you how drastically different this information that we have tonight for you is. And this image that we're showing you is basically we're going from the technology of horse and buggy and bringing you all the way into the future from horse and buggy to fast cars, electric cars. So if you can understand how drastically different those are, then we're bridging the gap here for you today with this information. And another great analogy would be, how many of you had a set of encyclopedias in your house when you were either growing up or for your kids when they were growing up? And instead of going to those encyclopedias for information, we now go to our encyclopedia that fits in our pocket that has all the information at a touch of a finger, and we can get any information we want. So this is how drastically different it is. And what we're addressing is in the health realm. So this is a disruptive innovation in health, and it's called Nutrigenomics. The last disruptive innovation or disruptive discovery in the health realm was actually in 1940s when they discovered the B vitamins, that our body needed B vitamins. Since the 1940s, the industry of health has been respinning that we need antioxidants, we need B vitamins, we need folic acid, and there has been no new discoveries about the body and the health realm since the 40s. And today, in 2022, we have nutrigenomics. And that is how nutrition can affect our genetic code with naturally occurring compounds like food and plant-based enzymes. And this is activating the power of our own DNA. So it's turning on our bodies to make all the proteins and enzymes that we were born to make. And it just, all the communication systems within the body work perfectly. So in today's health offerings, we know to use supplements, pharmaceuticals, high-tech treatments, organic foods and products. And I feel so qualified to speak about this because between the ages of 28 and 32, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars that I did not have, that put our family into major stress to get in control of some serious health conditions. And raised in Western medicine and always listened to those conversations being had in my household about pharmaceuticals and surgeries. And so when I was 28 and given the opportunity to choose whether I wanted pharmaceuticals or if I wanted to do holistic measures, I thought to choose holistic first before I went the extreme route of pharmaceuticals. And I never had any success. It was just one thing led to another and getting worse and worse. And until I really opened up to a small group of people who I trusted. That's really what it boils down to. I trusted these people. I told them what I was struggling with, my pains, and I was introduced to this idea of nutrigenomics. And one evening in November 2013, I ventured out in the dark, very uncomfortable to do so at that time, made my way to a living room where I sat and I watched this video. And we are going to share this with you tonight. And it's going to help start the conversation about what nutrigenomics is. And then we'll continue after that for the global view.
What if you had hope? Hope for your present and your future? What if there was a medical breakthrough that was big, really big? Hi, I'm Kevin, and I'm talking to you today because I have really good news. Really good news. So big that Washington State University just a few years ago said that this may be the most extraordinary therapeutic and most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. What if this was researched by major institutions around the world, such as Harvard, Johns Hopkins Hospital, Louisiana State, Oregon State, Washington State, Colorado State, Northwestern University, University of Montreal, University of Amsterdam, and the American Heart Association, just to name a few? What if the National Institutes of Health, our government agency, said that this is the only thing that they have found in over 20 years of research that has been proven to extend lifespan by 7%? And not just lifespan, but health span as well. What would you do with 5 more healthy years? What if hundreds of people have had major health increases and health recoveries from big problems for over a decade now? What if good doctors, cutting-edge physicians have had their patients using this? Yet, what if you were still one of the first to learn about it? Again, what if you had hope? Well, what if you took just a few minutes to see what ABC News had to say about this? They did an investigation to see what they could dig up or expose as overstated and false claims. Would you join me for just a few minutes and see what they had to say? Let's take a look.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig.
Dr. McCord, okay.
I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist.
This is pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test.
Can you scoop? Yeah, there we go.
It wouldn't be the first time I've given blood for this company.
They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body,
Leading to disease.
and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress, and we all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes 2 antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells.
So, doctor, how often do I take these?
And so here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment.
Doesn't taste bad.
It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes. So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease.
Yes,
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression.
Dr. James Crapo with the National Jewish Medical Center in Denver is also researching Protandim for the company. But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result, my level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Would you suggest I keep taking this supplement?
I would. I can't guarantee it's going to extend your life. I can't guarantee it's going to eliminate any diseases or cure any diseases.
But we do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
The company that makes Protandim says its tests show the pill, made from ingredients used for centuries,
It's the little yellow pill that scientists say could eliminate chronic diseases and help you live well into your hundreds. Quinones has been taking Protandim for 2 weeks now and tells Extra,
I am sleeping better. I feel a lot better and also energized when I do wake up.
You know, as a patient advocate, I stumbled upon Protandim almost 3 years ago. Someone introduced me to Protandim. I just looked at the research and figured out, hey, wait a minute, I have to take 360 oranges in one day to get the same effect of one pill? So
antioxidants, okay? These are still good, right?
Oh, not only are they good, but we've breathed a whole new life into this topic. We now know that you can actually boost your own body's defenses without even just taking vitamin C by eating lots of colorful fruits and vegetables. But there's also a new supplement on the market called Protandim that is made from an extract of herbs that actually upregulates and boosts your natural manufacturing of antioxidant enzymes. Wow. So this is going to reduce those harmful free radicals, reduce some of that cell damage associated with disease. And this is a double thumbs up.
How do you find the energy to keep doing it night after night? We get a lot of comments. So people have been emailing me and saying they love how you look, like you're ageless. It's incredible. So
I have a secret.
What is your secret?
I have a secret formula, and it's a company called LifeVantage. They came up with a product called Protandim. Now, what causes the aging process is free radicals in our body, oxidative stress. This Protandim stuff, I've been taking it for 2 years.
We have it on the table right there.
Clinically proven to slow the aging process down. It reduces the oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. So I tested it, and it works. And the nice thing, it's not pharmaceutical. It's real food.
I'm gonna have to give it a try.
So parts of that video seem a little outdated now because that was from 2005. But you can see even back then, they knew that this was a radical discovery. And even in 2022, this is just coming to our everyday knowledge. So one of the things that we know now is that we have a lot of control over our genetic potential, over our genetic expression. And we can do that through this power of nutrigenomics, flipping the switch on our bodies. So instead of going around trying to ingest as many antioxidants as we can, as many oranges, kale smoothies, acai berries, vitamin C, all of those things, we can have our body make what it's supposed to make and was hardwired to make from the very beginning. And the difference with that is it's much more powerful when we make it instead of taking it. So just for an example, one of these little tiny yellow pills, it goes into your body, switches the it flips the switches on your genes. And instead of fighting one free radical at a time, we're fighting 1 million free radicals per second over and over and over again, turning your body into an inflammation busting machine. So this is the only technology on the market that's proven, patented. We have 7 US patents, 4 international patents that shows that this works in 100% of mammals to reduce something called oxidative stress, that resting on the inside that causes aging. So our question to you is, do you want to age fast or do you want to age slow? And most of us, I think we say we want to age slowly. So there's so much science and research behind this technology, behind this actual product. And but the more important thing is, how does it make you feel? So, you know, Nicole and I have been activated for 8 years and 9 years. And I can tell you that 9 years of cumulative reduction of oxidative stress has given me so much more energy, stamina, vitality. I have seen things in that you can measure change. And I know that I'm in better shape now than I was 9 years ago at the age of 31 when I started this. So some of us come and, like you, Nicole, you were struggling with your body. You had a lot of pain. You had a lot of things that you were really worried were going to lead to surgery, that were going to retire you from your ceramic career. And over time, has this helped you?
It feels like I don't need an alarm in the morning to wake up. My eyes pop open at the same time every morning, 6 o'clock. I can jump right out of bed. I have energy. I have plenty of clarity to make it through the day from task to task to task without needing that boost of coffee or sugar, or even having the craving for those type of things. The pain diminished throughout my entire body. My skin cleared up. My hair stopped falling out. And so many different things, like even pictures of me from 8 years ago to now, my eyes even look shinier and brighter and more clear. There's so much to being activated, and just having that natural energy that's pouring out of you gives you such a bandwidth to be able to handle more real life things. You may not react the same way. You may have more patience. I know my parenting and my relationship with my husband has been just completely repaired and blossoming because we all are taking the activators and we all have more patience for each other. And this really just overflows into every aspect of your life, where you might not expect it and you might not think that it's actually related, but the dots really do connect back to being activated.
And when we're activated, we're able to start to expand our potential. And that's what we're here to talk about, wildly healthy potential. And we have our health system, we have our health solutions, we can activate our body. And that's one system. The next system is, you know, how are we doing life? How are we functioning to create our dreams, to be able to do the things with our families that we want to do, maybe follow a lifelong dream of maybe writing a book or traveling the world, or, you know, serving your community. And the system that this technology has landed in is called network marketing. And for a lot of people, that might be a scary unknown world out there. And, but what we've learned is that this is activating powerful systems, communities of people that get to work together. And when we get to work together, we get to create incredible change. So this company that has brought this nutrigenomic technology to the world is called LifeVantage. It's a $230 million publicly traded company. It is the only company in the world that holds the patents on this technology. So no other company can offer this technology. It's patented, like I said, 7 US patents, 4 international patents. We're the first to global market in nutrigenomics. And what that means for all of us is that we have the opportunity to take this category creating technology and help spread the word. And when you do that, you have the opportunity to benefit from being first, right? It's always good to be first. And we're in 21 countries. We have 30 plus peer-reviewed studies on PubMed.gov. And that's a big deal for some of you researchers out there. I know that that's what sold me and my family on being part of this, was that there was actually legitimate science on this branded product itself, not on an ingredient. And it actually shows what it does in the body. So if you want to go check that out, you can go to PubMed.gov. That's the National Institute of Health's Library of Medicine. And you can put in Protandim and see all these studies for yourself. When you start to invest in yourself and you become activated, it starts a whole chain of events. And a really big ripple starts to happen.
And you begin to pay it forward. And I love that idea. And I hope you guys have seen the movie. If you haven't, go watch the movie, Pay It Forward. But this idea of, okay, I'm going to take care of myself. Great. I've taken care of myself. I feel good enough. And now I'm going to extend my hand and take care of somebody else, and vice versa. They will extend their hand, and so on and so forth.
In this business of network marketing, we get to pay it forward. We get to help other people invest in their health. Maybe we each find 3 people that want to do the same. They want to be healthy. They want to live up to their potential. They want to be able to serve the world. And then we help them go find 3 more friends to gift this amazing gift to. And from there, you grow an incredible family of people all across the world. And for every single person that you are able to gift, you are gifted with residual income, leveraged income. And so there are so many more details to this, so many more things that you're going to want to know, questions after this, but hopefully this got you thinking. Hopefully this brought up some, how would that work? How would I fit this into my life? How could I maybe take some things out of my medicine cabinet and simplify with this? How could I even expand my wellness to the next level?
And keep in mind, you may share this with one person. And I remember sharing this with a woman who was in my gym, and she ended up getting on the stack, taking care of herself, feeling well enough to share it with her mom, who shared it with a massage therapist, who shared it with a husband, and then the husband shared it with his daughter, and then the daughter was the acupuncturist who shared it with her acupuncturist community, who then shared it with massage therapists, and it ended up with a girl in Reno. So if you can imagine, just by sharing and caring for one person, let alone 3 people, it can really make a big ripple effect. And it's so exciting to see who it touches, because you just don't know when one person says yes, the fine thread that's connected through all of us. So it's very, very exciting. There's huge income potential. There's huge community potential. There's enormous health potential. And we are here living our best life and trying to inspire as many people as possible to also live theirs. And to get involved with our community, we always say, this is our slogan, pick your stack or pick your pack. So if you're going to pick your stack, we're going to get started today. We're going to get activated with Nerf 2 and a host of other products that will fit your needs on our website. It's free to get started. You don't have to sign up to be a yearly annual
like a
fee.
VIP
Yeah,
customer.
it's just like go on and order, get it for wholesale. Very, very simple. And if you're picking your pack, you're going to join our team. And we have 3 options of packs to get you started with. And it's very, very simple. It's a business kit. You get a website, you get all the things that you need to start your business, and then you can start earning right away.
So we believe in systems. We believe in activating the major cellular system in your body so you can live your wildly healthy potential. We also believe in working as a community, supporting one another. And so we're here with you all the way, either way. Let's get activated today. Get with the person who invited you to this call. Check in with them after this call and get all of your questions answered. And we look forward to seeing you on the next Wildly Healthy Potential.
Thanks for joining us, you guys.
Have a great night.